May please your lordship. But I file tender matters, it petition, my lord. If you permit me to move day after tomorrow, my lord. Not today, not tomorrow, day after tomorrow, my lord. Oblige me.
Maybe, Lordship, I beg to mention item number 69. It's a review matter, Lordship. Take up password for the day only.
Don't put it. It's released. Yes, ma'am.
May it please your lordship. My lord, I am not well. Item number 21, 25, and 37 may come after 2 weeks.
21, 25.
21, 25, and 37. Suffering from some cold and cough.
After 2 weeks,
Highly obliged.
and counsel for the petitioner is in dispute. We are allowed.
May please, Lordship. I beg to mention item number 26, my lord. Item may be password for the day, my lord.
Item 23, your lordship, similar prayer.
Item
23.
Yes, ma'am.
Oblige.
Lordship, I beg to mention item number 59, my lord. Bail hearing matter, my lord. Kindly pass over for that day, my lord. CD is also not available, my lord.
Yes, Mr. Goswami is seeking an adjournment on this matter. You have the case diary?
Not yet received. Let it be after 1 week.
After we done for a week.
May I please your lordship? Lordship, I beg to mention you hold a listing of a writ petition. It relates to the promotion of a process server.
It's fine, but thing is, do you want it for orders or admission or promotion? Say that.
Admission for next week
Matter is pending when? Of which year?
of 2021.
22,
21.
21. 11th, Friday.
Oblige.
Please, your lordship, I beg to mention one item that was last posted on 21/2/2023. Since then, it has not been listed.
This will come for what?
It's
admission
for order.
Order?
Yes.
Okay, on Thursday, 10th.
Can it be on 9th, lordship?
9th is a motion day. It's not possible.
May I please, lordship? May I please, lordship? I beg to mention item number 9, 12, and 20, my lord.
Item number 9, it's a part of the series.
Yes, my lord.
We'll see. Later matter is.
May I please your lordship?
Yes.
Lordship, here the petitioners are asking for the scale of assistant headmaster.
Hmm.
They were promoted as assistant headmaster, but scale was not given. Your lordship has asked me to file an additional affidavit stating whether the schools are having class 6 to 10 or 8 to 10. All the schools are having class 6 to 10 in this case.
What is the promotion to the post of assistant headmaster?
Lordship, these orders are Lordship, in case of petitioner number 1, that is Aparna Sarkar, it is at Annexer 3, page 18. And in case of petitioner number 2, it is at Annexer 5, page 22. Sorry, Lordship, it is page 24, Annexer 6. And in case of petitioner number 3, it is at page 30, Annexer 9. Sorry, Lordship, it is not page 30, 33. And in case of petitioner number 4, it is at page 39, Annexa 14. I have also given a table that is at page 7. They have fulfilled the criteria also, even in the rules.
Nowadays, promotions were issued in 2007.
Yes, Lordships. In case of the petitioner number 1, it is in 2007. In case of petitioner number 2, it is in 2016. And in case of petitioner number 3, it is in 2007. Then in case of the petitioner number 4, it is in 2013. And in case of petitioner number 5, it is in 2004.
So all these things during the
Earlier rule, that is
2003 rule.
Yes, Lordship.
Do you have the book with you?
Lordship, I have quoted the rule at para 11. Rule 14 of the eligibility criteria of the assistant at page 8, para 11. I have given the rule. Incumbent must be a BA, BSc or BCom from any recognized university. He must have 7 years of teaching experience as graduate teacher in high school. In case of amalgamated high schools, headmaster of the ME/MV is eligible for selection as assistant headmaster, subject to the condition that the incumbent have 5 years experience as a headmaster in ME schools. It is applicable in case of petitioner number 5 only. If he is found, he is the founder headmaster and 10 years of experience as a headmaster in ME school. If not, the founder headmaster ME school, if otherwise eligible. In case of high schools having amalgamation with ME or with MV, assistant teacher must have the degree qualification with 15 years of continuous service in the amalgamated school together with the ME/MB. So
Yes.
they fulfill all these criteria.
You have only stated the rule 14.4. What about rule 14.3?
Lordship,
2003 rule.
that I have not stated.
Do you have the book with you? Hey, read this. Kindly read.
The post of assistant headmaster/assistant headmistress, assistant superintendent shall be filled up by promotion from the school-wise seniority list. List of assistant teachers on recommendation of the state selection board. The selection shall be based on the satisfactory annual confidential report for last 3 years and seniority of the service in the graduate scale of pay with minimum 7 years of teaching experience. In case of the amalgamated high schools, the headmaster/headmistress of the ME school is eligible for selection as the assistant headmaster/assistant headmistress, subject to the condition that the incumbent should have at least 5 years of teaching experience in ME schools if he or she is found eligible, founder, the headmaster, oblique administrators of the ME schools.
Now the petitioners have fulfilled, this is not automatic. There cannot be an automatic
No.
promotion. There has to be that what you have played down here at,
There is selection must be there.
this is at year para 11 is of your is the eligible.
Yes, Lordship, that
Now,
I.
where is that selection? Where is that selection?
Lordship, the appointment or their appointment letters, it speaks that they were in the interest of, I'm reading the appointment
We
letter
have
of
said
the
in the interest of public service own too.
Lower Haprang is hereby upgraded as a school.
That doesn't mean that you will be appointed as an assistant headmaster, because 14.3 clearly says eligible for selection.
Yes, Lord.
It's not automatic. Even in a amalgamated high school, with an ME school, the head teacher of the ME school will be eligible for promotion to the post of assistant headmaster,
Yes, Lordship, that
subject to the fulfillment of those criteria. So, will you able to tell us that these petitioners have been duly selected for the post of assistant headmaster
Yes,
following
Lordship.
the due process?
Lordship, they were that the respondents can tell because whether they have constituted the seven, because the inspector has appointed them
Where
as
you
the
have stated that you have appeared before the selection committee.
Lordship. That I have not stated. I have stated the on being found eligible.
Eligibility will not do, because prior to 14.4, there is a 14.3 that needs to be complied with,
Yes, Lordship.
and it's a statutory rule under Article 309 of the Constitution.
Yes, Lordship.
So,
So they were whether they were selection board or not.
eligibility, see, Mr. Tamali, it's a bit different thing. But before that, for the post of assistant headmaster, you have to be selected by a constituted committee as per the Section 2003 rules. This is not your case that a particular selection committee has selected you, and accordingly you have been promoted to the post of assistant headmaster in the district of Karbi Angal. That's not your case. Unless you come or you, as per the provisions of Rule 14.3, were selected. Nothing.
Lordship.
Hello.
Whether there was selection board or not, that the respondents can tell because
Why not the petitioner?
Lordship, they have
It is the
stated
petitioners who appeared before the selection committee.
they were duly selected by the
How do you know? Where you have made that statement?
Lordship. Lordship, in para 12, that the petitioner begs to state that they were found eligible by the selection committee constituted by the, for the said purpose and were recommended for promotion. Accordingly, they were upgraded or promoted as the assistant headmaster on the
When the
date.
selection
So
was
neg-
held? When the selection was held?
Lordship, that date I do not have.
Selection
Thereafter,
committee
they
has-
have been continuing as they in their respective post without stigma, without any stigma or
That's not the
blemish.
issue, Mr. Kamali. For purpose of any valid, for purpose of salary, you have to be validly appointed following the provisions of the rules. Even if you serve,
That I have stated in para 12.
that's when was the selection?
Lordship, at different point of time, I have given the dates they were
There
promoted.
has to be a committee. That is the reason we are asking you. There has to be a particular, you have seen for the post of headmaster, it's the selection committee, school selection committee to advertise. Right? Similarly, where are those advertisements? Person to which appear before the selection committee? Where is the call letter? See,
Lordship,
this is your case. We will not put burden on the other side. Just mayor making him. You have to fully establish that as correct.
Lordship, I have stated that
Your
in my
mayor's
para
statement will
12.
not do. Your mayor's statement will not do. And their statement is only from the knowledge, not from the records. And
Like
police
the
will
reports
show.
which is available with the respondents only. That was not
That is
available.
why, you know, you will have a call later. You'll be knowing when did you appear before the selection committee. Why should you put the burden on the other side? It's your case. You have to establish first
Lordship, then I will have to collect the instruction in this regard.
to you. It is easy to pass an order, but how will you establish your case? Do petitioner stated that on being found eligible by the selection committee constituted for the purpose of promotion to the post of assistant headmaster in the provincialized secondary schools in the district of Karbi Anglong, but they did not place anything before the court to show that they will call for the interview by any such call letters or by any such advertisement published in the newspapers. Except mayor having eligibility will not be sufficient for promotion to the post of assistant headmaster. In the case in hand, the case of the petitioners are covered by the provisions of Assam. Give us the book. Secondary Education Provincial Service Rules 2003. That was in force up to such and such date during the time of promotion of the petitioner. Rule 14(4) of the said 2003 rules as amended provides for the eligibility criteria for the post of assistant headmaster, whereas Rule 14 of bracket 3 of the said 2003 rules stipulates the procedure by which a teacher can be considered for the post of assistant headmaster in such secondary, provincialized secondary schools of the state. The petitioners have to establish their case that by following the provisions of Rule 14 within bracket 3 of the said 2003 rules, respondent authorities in the Inspector of Schools, North Kachar Hills District Circle, Kaplong, promoted the petitioners to the post of assistant headmasters, which is not available in the present petition, except their promotional orders. Petitioners are allowed to file additional affidavit to bring in such advertisement by which they applied for the post of assistant headmasters, as well as the call letters by which they were asked to appear in the concerned selection committee in terms of Rule 14(3) for selection to the post of assistant headmaster. In terms of said Rule 14 within 3 of the said 2003 rules. The justice shall leave this matter for motion only after filing such petition by the for such a letter is possible only on the. Yes, next case.
For releasing his area salary. In this regard, matter, similar types of petitions were filed before the Honorable Court, madam. And this
Where is your appointment order?
this is the order, madam.
Where is your appointment order?
Appointment order. Case number 12. Next, sorry. Yes. From the time that his service was extended.
এইখিনিৰ কাৰণেহে পোৱা নাই তুমি দৰমহাটো 2000 to 2010 পালা
Over 10,000.
13 লৈকে
2010 to 13, 10.
14 পৰা পোৱা নাই
No, 14, 15, 16, 17 percent.
17 পাইছা
After 17.
So Phanikar, kindly read page 13.
13. In view of the smooth management of public works in election office, Logohana engagement for the following workers on part-time basis for a period 1/10/2009 to 2005 to 1/10/2005 to 31/2005.
13 appointment letter.
Excluding the days of public holidays are allowed to subject to termination of the entertainment at any time and without following any reason. This is the matter. After that matter, his service was again matter to page 13C matter.
What is the question of post?
There is no post matter.
Then why you have written in
In this
translation
year matter,
post?
can you have a look at this is the order matter?
Why you have stated post? Where is the question of vacant post?
But can you have a look? This is all. Similar.
We are not on that.
Lordship
Kindly
provided
show
he
us.
has amended the petition, Lordship, after filing. So I have only page 13, note 13 ABC.
same case with
So
me
let him give us the rest of the Lordship.
13 is
13
the,
ABC is not available in our
I don't know.
mind the place is Dharawala
Well, a similar situated persons were approaches on
Mr.
our.
Phanikar, it may be, but where we are appointed in a post,
But in this order matter, this court matter categorically stated that the court is not going into the question whether SGO was competent to appoint the petitioners as scheduled worker. The category matter order.
we are not on that, Phanikar. We are in something else. You have annexure A,
Madam.
13.
Madam.
There is no question, there is no mention about any post.
No, this order matter, this order was passed by the matter SGO Rogohana matter.
Now, just tell us where from you have said in your translated copy at page 12. In the vacant post, where is the question of
Vacant post matter, no.
Then why have stated vacant post? You know what is post? Post has the financial sanction. It has a particular number,
nothing.
right?
Nothing.
Then why you have stated?
Nothing
as
for the smooth functioning of the election commission office matter, this
Mr.
appointment letter.
Kindly read your page number 12. Kindly read.
This is the order passed by the SGO matter.
Kindly
Yes, sir.
read.
Due to health reasons, Srimati Pohavati Bora resigned her post. And as such, Dondi Henry is hereby appointed in a vacant post lying in the office of the SGO Election Commission with monthly remuneration for pursuance.
Now kindly read at page 13. A particular employee was serving temporarily as a Safaiwala in a particular office.
Madam.
And that
Due to health reasons, matter she resigned. On that post
particular
matter,
person incumbent resigned because of his or her health reason. And in place of that person who resigned, who was serving temporarily in her place or
Madam.
his place,
Madam.
you were allowed to work.
Madam.
Right? Where is the question of post?
no,
Then why have mentioned post in your translated copy?
Sorry, my lord. My lord,
It has a big implication.
this
It's
was
not
not
a
lazy.
small. Then where is the question of vacant post?
This is not
That's
legible.
why you
my
want
lord.
you want your benefit. You have prayed because you have served in the vacant post. What is the question of vacant post? Kindly show us the post.
My lord, due to smooth functioning, my lord, the SDO, my lord, appointed, my lord, not only the petitioner, there are several petitioners, but there were other persons, my lord. And kindly have a look, my lord, this order, my lord. This order could pass this order, my lord. I have not annexed that order, my lord. In a read petition, I have mentioned, my lord, but due to some inadvertent mistake, my lord, I could not. Page 10, my lord, paragraph 14, my lord, I have stated it, my lord.
Mr. Khanikar, after considering certain previous judgments of the apex court, three judges bench, after considering all aspects, very specifically stated that right to salary will follow from a valid and legal appointment.
My lord, that is true, my lord. This is not,
Right.
my lord, this is
Your
not,
appointment is not valid
not
and
valid.
legal, even if you work.
my lord.
Can we go, or any particular court can go beyond the judgment rendered by the
Well,
apex court?
well,
Three judges bench judgment.
My lord,
Just tell us.
they have utilized my service, and
That may
even, my
be.
lord, they have, my lord,
See, in that
release my
case, go
salary.
and file a civil suit against that particular SDO who has appointed you or has utilized your service. Not in a writ. See, there has to be certain limit. As these judgments are not placed by the respondents before the court, there are several judgments, but this is a three judges bench judgment of the Honorable Apex Court. Can we go beyond that?
My lord,
So-
my lord, after 1 week, my lord, I'll satisfy your lordship in this regard.
Mr. Nayak, you have a large team in every department. Only bearing a few, placing anything before the court, only are ready to accept the notice. What is the question of payment of any such money to someone for rendering service from the public exchequer when his or her appointment is not in accordance with the rules?
Yes, those judgments are there.
Then
Mamta
we all are in the court of law. Can we go beyond any such orders passed by the apex court? Nobody is placing it.
First of all, I will place on the next day. One more thing I would like to place out is that though that appointment letter is, engagement letter is there, nothing in the petition that he is still continuing in that court.
No, I have,
See,
In
there
my
are,
petition at least.
there are, Mr. Nayak, we have seen even the Honorable Division Bench have passed an order. We have extract his or her service pay. Even that is been redundant by the Honorable Apex. Long back. Right?
Not those judgments are there.
For which you have paid for Shivsagar teachers or Dhemaji teachers or whatever. Not only in the education department, even in other departments. But this is standing there.
I'll place on the next.
Got it?
Yes.
After 2 weeks.
Lordship, in the meantime, Lordship, petitioner will.
Please, Your Lordship. Lordship, petitioner before Lordship has joined in service in 1984 as Havildar Lordship, and thereafter on 17/5/2012 Lordship, one SR was lodged against the petitioner Lordship, and DP was drawn against him, and subsequently he has been suspended from his service. He was in suspension, and Lordship subsequently. Lordship will find Annexure 6 page 23, whereby the Deputy Inspector General of Police has reinstated the petitioner in service. And in the meantime, Lordship, the ZR trial proceeding, since case has been surcited, the case proceeded, and petitioners along with one other person also has been given a acquittal. Against that, the state had preferred an criminal appeal. And during pendency of the appeal, Lordship, the petitioner got his retirement. And thereafter, so the SP Nalbari Lordship has not allowed the petitioner to join in service. At this stage, Lordship, my humble prayer is only court that at least my provisional pension may be released, because I have to survive. And
Now just tell us, after placing you under suspension from service, when you were reinstated in service,
yes, Lordship, page 23, Annexure 26, Lordship,
page 23,
Annexure 6. Relevant portion, Lordship, page 26, Lordship. May I read it?
yes, then
Then, Lordship, India, they state preferred the appeal, so I was not allowed to join in service, stating that since there is a appeal is pending, you are not allowed to join, Lordship. And in the meantime, the petitioner got retirement, Lordship. And the appellate court has also dismissed the criminal appeal filed by the respondent state, Lordship. So, Lordship, thereafter petitioner has repeatedly submitted his representation to the concerned authorities, Lordship, but he have not got his area salary, Lordship, by which the reinstate order also stated, Lordship, I am entitled to get my area salary.
when did you join service?
Lordship, I joined in service in 1984.
After suspension?
No, Lordship, before. I joined in 1984, Lordship, and I got suspension in 2014, Lordship. The suspension order is at page 19, Lordship, Annexure 3. On 20th December 2014, I got suspension.
Then
And
you
on
are
7th,
removed.
sorry, Lordship.
During the proceeding, you have removed,
Yes, Lordship.
right?
Yes, Lordship.
You preferred an appeal.
Yes.
In the appeal, that order at page 26 starts at page 26,
Starts at page 23.
and the final order at the appellate authority at page 26,
Yes, Lordship.
right?
Yes, Lordship.
What is your period of suspension?
Period of suspension is, Lordship, from 20 December 14 till the reinstate order has been passed, Lordship.
When is your rejoining? Where is your application? By which it was rejected?
Lordship, that application was, there is oral communication, Lordship. That is the difficulty. I have stated in my petition, Lordship. At this stage, Lordship, at least my provisional pension may be released, Lordship. Other things, let the respondent office may take a call, Lordship. But at this stage, I have to live with my old age ailing mother, Lordship.
Yes, who is appearing for the response?
Lordship, I should be preparing for the department, Lordship.
Hmm.
Lordship, I may be allowed a week time, Lordship, to get the instruction.
Or Mr. as written concept of the element government
One
and 326, 326, as well as Mr. P. Nayak,
As no two
attending council finance for the response. And Mr. Learn. Attending
Level
council is the Assam for the response. Petitioner joined his service. Please take your seats. As a Havildar under a Superintendent of Police Notary on 19/03/1984. As he was a named accused, and as you are accused in Albury PS case number 345 of 2012, registered under sections 25 within bracket 1 dash B bracket close of the Arms Act, related with section 10, 13, 20 of the UAP Act, comma, related with section 120B of the 3 IPC. Corresponding to GR case number 619 of 2012, and was searched. The authority in the Superintendent of Police suspended the petitioner from service and initiated a disciplinary proceeding against him. Pursuant to the report of the inquiry officer. Second so cause notice was also issued to the inquiry officer. The concerned disciplinary authority, I, SP Nalbari, issued so called second so cause notice to the petitioner. And by order dated 24/12/2014, the petitioner was removed from service. Against the same, the petitioner preferred an appeal, which too was dismissed on 20/04/2015 by the Joint Commissioner of Police from Deputy Inspector General of Police within the CW Trust. Thereafter, petitioner he suspended 4/12 19/5/2015. Preferred another appeal before the Director General of Police. In the meanwhile, the Additional Chief Judicial Magistrate Nalbari on 26/12/2018 619/2012 disposed of said GR case number 619/2012 arising out of Nalbari PS case number 345/2012, discharging the petitioner from the said police case as the prosecution failed to prove the ingredients so required to constitute the charged offences in the said criminal case. That was against which the state preferred an appeal, and the said appeal was also dismissed It is stated that the state appeal was also, of the state was also dismissed. Considering all those materials, pursuant to the order of the Director General of Police dated 15/07/2019, the concerned appellate authority Deputy Inspector General of Police in the CW ward dated 17 by order dated 17/08/2019 directed for reinstatement of the petitioner in service with the observation that the period of his suspension from 19/05/2012 to 21/12/2014 shall be treated as unpaid, and further the period of removal from his service with effect from 21/12/2014 till the date of his joining in service. He will be deemed to be in service and will be treated as leave without pay for all purposes. Though petitioner approached the Superintendent of Police, Nalbari, for to enable him to join his service in terms of the said order that is 17/08/2019 of the Deputy IGP in vacancy WP Assam, but he refused, and the said fact was brought to the notice of the Director General of Police by the petitioner on 22/10/2019. The petitioner retired from service on 31/03/2020, but he hasn't been paid any pensionary benefits till date, nor paid his salary after his approach of rejoining the Superintendent of Police, Nalbari. Issue rule returnable by 15th of September as such and such no formal. Petitioner shall serve liquid by tomorrow. Pendency of this petition shall not be a bar for the respondent authorities to consider the prayer of the petitioner to provide him the provisional pension as per his entitlement in accordance with further to process with his regular pension proposal and to submit it the same before the chief accountant ASM, with due approval of the Finance Department of the state, if so required, and further to consider the payment of his unpaid salary as part of that. Mr. Kapil.
May I please close?
Yes,
My lord, petitioner was initially appointed a master roll workers, and as per policy decision, my lord, page 34, his service was regularized, my lord, and but at the time he was in deputation. When he was released to parent department, again he was brought back to the workers, my lord. After that, my lord, there is communication, but that was not corrected. He's got retired, my lord, and he submitted representation. Now nothing has been done. Similarly, situated person case is also pending, my lord, and one petitioner similar situation has get this benefit also, my lord. Kindly see page 34, my lord. On deputation, my lord, as per government approval, my lord, page 34, in person of government letter dated so and so, and recommended of the departmental selection committee subject to reason, the petitioner, my lord, service of the Khagan Chandra Roy, works as sectional assistant to Breeze Railway, regular. He is given the post of LDA typist. He was working there till reversion to the parallel post of PHC.
where is the revert?
My lord, 5411, page 37, my lord, 37, 38. It's what post they are holding in the with that post they are reverted, my lord. 5411, page 37. Released along with the respective post, and they join PHC again. Then list is also prepared. That is the include list is page 39.
comparison is shown. This petitioner is 40, page 40, column number 33, my lord. Again, workshops essay. Once regularized, again brought back to this without any notification. Without it. Now, page
When
40.
that order was passed,
My lord,
that order was passed.
that you brought back to. That is no notice is given, my lord. We came from this list, our status. And my lord, there is some wrong, maybe that is why the department communication shows that it should be corrected, my lord. Page 43 is a communication, one such communication.
What are the other cases pending?
My lord, case number WBC 3157 of 2022. Finance was directed to file affidavit. And one case I have annexed that was given similarly situated page 46. The pension was directed to be released.
Mr. Nayak, just one thing. Please come to page number 34. Here, the service of the petitioner as Voxer sectional assistant was regularized by the authorities in the Assam Waters, Urban Water Supply and Sewerage Board. Now, he was reverted back to the PHC Dhuri. Whether his service has to be again regularized.
In the regularization order, Lordship will notice two important phrase, Lordship. Lordship may kindly come to page 34, Lordship. One is second line, last two words, subject to reversal. So that condition is still there. And in the fifth line, Lordship, until further order. So appointed temporary, regularized and appointed temporarily until further order.
No, he was regularized and LD, it's fine. But his regularization as a work search,
Lordship.
sectional assistant.
Lordship.
Allowing him to serve as an LD assistant, that's a different issue.
Lordship.
But whether his service has to be again regularized.
Yes, Lordship. So initial his post under the PHE was an workforce post, Lordship. Under urban water supply, Lordship, his service was regularized. That was temporarily first thing, Lordship. Secondly, subject to reversion. So this regularization was not for all the time to come, Lordship. It was only till the moment he is under urban water supply, Lordship. So once he is reverted, Lordship, it will be up to the parent department, Lordship, to decide whether his service will be regularized or not. Lordship, that instruction, I think we need to have, Lordship.
43 parent department itself says that it should be, regulation should be condemned, 43 says. So parent department wants them to be regular.
Where you are showing?
43, my lord. This is the communication between the department, inter-department, from executive engineer to chief engineer, regularization of WC post with government approval. So government approval, they are regularized. But it is not that the board has themselves regularized. Government has regularized.
Lordship, this is not a decision, Lordship. It's
Not
only a
decision, my lord.
communication.
They want
It's
decision.
only a communication on the basis of the representation filed by the petitioner.
And it's a past policy decision because they are appointee of 88. So 1493.
The other case number, sir? Which is pending for
3157 of 2022. My learned friends also there. He's representing
202.
3157 of 22. This is pending, my lords.
Or Mr. M. also repairing. And you are appearing for PHE? Good name.
A Bolu.
And he also. Okay. Public health. Okay, no, no. You are also appearing for SP number 4?
No, my lord.
Lordship, 4 has a standing counsel, Lordship. SP Sabyasachi Ghosh, I think, Lord.
SP?
Ghosh. Sabyasachi Ghosh, no? Sabyasachi Ghosh, no? Urban water supply. Lordship. SP Ghosh.
Then, copy. I will start copy to you.
Release this matter for motion. 9. Reflecting the name of Stanley Council, Assam Urban Water Supply and Sewerage Board. Respond number 484. Survey copy.
In respect of item number 5, Mr. I pay on behalf of Mr. S.K. Jain. He is not available today. Other councils may argue.
So I am in item number 6, Lordship. So kindly peruse the order dated, Lordship, 29/5/2023, Lordship.
429.5, yeah.
29/5/2023, Lordship.
These are matters where area salaries are under question. They are claiming that. And there was one order of a lordship that also recently passed regarding the limitation issue. Now, there are some cases here where that issue is relevant. And otherwise, today was otherwise fixed for the finance department to let this honorable court know as to what was the stays of the sanction for this money. But then this issue is also there. ये कोर्ट के लिए ना और ये सब क्या है इसमें ऑर्डर पास किया था कौन ऑर्डर पास किया इसमें आ गया भगवान के दिए
Yes. Mr. Roy, tell us. It is seen that only from the 2006 there was a budgetary provision by which some grants in aid was given by the government for the payment of salary. Now, there was a corpus fund, there was dividends, it was shared, was there. So ultimately, the corporation failed to provide, failed to have any resources of its own to give any such benefit to its employees, including retirement benefits. So, is it still functioning? As what? On what basis?
Corporation. Corporation is functioning, but
doing what?
There are some developmental works that they do for the plain tribes, but everything is basically dependent
on the
upon
basis of what?
granting
How do you
aids-
take up that development activity?
granting aids that has been received by the government law. We normally raise budgetary proposals, and
For
based on that,
developmental-
whatever we
For
receive
development work.
for the plain tribes. That is how why the corporation was otherwise incorporated. Lord Sir. But fact remains that we are in a very financial difficult position, Lord Sir.
My lord, if you go by the corporations, my lord, is there, we will just provide them with granting aid from time to time, my lord. And it is the corporation based to, my lord, to look into their own, my lord, resources to, my lord, generate income and pay the salary. But because of on the last occasion, my lord, there was a director from this court, and we have taken it up with the finance department. For 8.26 crore, we have moved to the finance department. Today, my friend just told me a instruction that finance has approved it, that money. So my lord, now sitting thereby, now we will have to go for sanction, then billing will process.
Mr. Can you purposely mail it? Have a
I have mailed it.
Sharma? Mail.
Right, that's what.
Now, that fund to be used for the purpose of what? For the development activities of this corporation or something else?
No, contingency fund is a general fund. I think out of contingency fund.
How long will you continue to pay these kind of, to show your benevolence from the public exchequer? Look at the few days back, probably 2 months back. It is with this GMC, they could not pay anything, they could not pay salary, they could not pay any pensionary benefits. Again, it is the government of Assam gave a huge amount for payment of their pensionary benefits, right? But not We are not saying that you are not doesn't have the responsibility. The thing is this: if these corporations fail to generate their fund, say for example, James, they have the resources, they are collecting money. Somehow, we do not know they have failed to maintain in such a manner. So ultimately, again, from the public exchequer, they have to be looked into their affairs. The government has to look into their financial affairs, right? Here is another corporation. Article of association is very clear at that point of time. They will be used for certain development of the tribal people, the plains. Money was there. It is only from the 2006 the government of Assam has become the administrative authority for that purpose. And for payment of any such grant and everything, budgetary provisions were made. Whatever was the demand that was not cleared by the government. From time to time, there was a budgetary provision. Every year there was a budgetary provision.
Department has to look after all. Therefore, that some amount of money has been taken. At the end of the day, money taken some back to the corporation. Because these are not.
Are they generating? They are giving loans. Most of the loans are bad loans, right? So, see, in the name of allowing them to continue with this corporation, purpose was good, management was bad. You know what to do next. How many employees are serving under you?
Presently, I think around 70 or something, current employees.
And recruitment, new recruitment?
There is no new recruitment as of now.
Since when?
These instructions specific I do not have, but my instructions tentatively is that there is no new recruitment.
Such order that it shall not be any fresh recruitment. When was the last audit of the corporation?
I do not have these instructions. Today I do not have these instructions with me.
What is the total amount of loans that you have offered?
I think the balance sheet and profit and loss will reveal all those things. But otherwise what I know till now is that
Finance department have also not passed any advisory concerning the government that in these corporations which have been now the salaries have been paid from the public exchequer. You have allowed them to continue for recruitment. We are not on closing down. If it will be decision of the government, it's a policy decision of the government. But what was there before you? Tomorrow, say this corporation gives an appointment of 100.
Some persons have replied, outcome of the party, in my respect for statements of account, the corporation might not.
पद्मेश्वरी में क्या था? हाँ ये तो है.
What's your good name?
NR.
What is petitioner? Mr. A. Sharma, standing counsel. Mr. R. Roy. R. Todd, standing counsel. WPPC. What are respondent numbers? You are appearing for 1 and 2?
1 and 2.
Mr. R. Purpose, standing counsel finance. Are you also appearing for 4?
4 is my lord,
The director, welfare, place.
my lord, in some petitions it is 4, 1, 2. 1.
Welfare of plains,
Two,
tribes, and other backward classes.
My lord, 4 I am appearing.
4 will appear.
4, yes.
Means 1, 3, and 4. And Mr. Asan, standing counsel for the Assam Plains Tribes Development. Petitioner, hearing, serving under respond number 5, or have retired from service after rendering service under they have not been paid their salaries as well as pensionary. The outstanding liability of the respond number 5 is about 1692.46 lakhs towards payment of salaries and retirement benefits. Hence, this is petition by petition. Next, it is an admitted position, admitted fact that in the year 1975, the Respond Number 5 Corporation was established under the control of the WPTBC department of the state law and registered under the Companies Act of 1956 as amended, with the prime objective to foster various developmental schemes for the socio-economic development of the poor and backward scheduled tribe families dwelling under the poverty line. As per the memorandum and articles of association of the Respond Number 5, being a registered company, being a registered under Companies Act 1956, the authorized capital of the Respondent 5 Corporation was of rupees 1 crore, dividend into 10,080 shares, the rate of rupees 1,000 each, and that the authorized capital was raised to rupees 3 crores, divided into 30,080 shares of rupees 1,000 by Register of Companies Authorization dated 20/06/1986. As per the memorandum articles of association, the Respond Number 5 have to raise its own capital for the purpose of salary and other benefits, service benefits to its employees on the basis of different schemes under it allotted / awarded to the to its various development schemes for those poor and backward scheduled tribe within bracket plains living under the poverty line. It is seen that only from the year 2006, the state government provided budgetary support to the Respond Number 5 Corporation for payment of salaries by allotting lump sum amount as grants in aid for the employees of the Respondent 5 Corporation. The Respond Number 5 Corporation admitted that due to financial incapacity of the corporation and non-receipt of funds from the government, it could not disburse the pending salaries to its employees, retired employees, as well as disease employees, along with their gratuity and leave encashment claims. However, except the same, the respondent number 5 corporation in their affidavit, in its affidavit, accept their financial incapacity and non-receipt of funds from the government. The respondent 5 corporation in its affidavit did not state about the status of the said corporation as to whether it is in loss, and if so, since when. Nor placed any audited balance sheets of the corporation to establish its financial incapacity. However, the state government, by its policy decisions since 2006, are making budgetary support by paying a lump sum amount to the employees of the respondent number 5 corporation from the public exchequer. The pursuant to the order of the court dated 29/05/2023, Mr. Borpuzari, Standing Counsel Finance, apprised the court that the finance within bracket budget bracket close department of the state approved only on 12/06/2023, approved the contingency fund advance proposal within bracket CF-WPT-0004 amounting to rupees 826.02 lakh for the respondent number 5 corporation. Based on Mr. Borpuzari, whether this amount has already been disbursed to the respondent number 5 corporation. To WPTC it will go, but there is no WPTC department now. Huh? Tribal affairs, that day you have stated. Tribal affairs. Next slide. Mr. Dhar, Standing Council, WPTPC Department, stated that the WPC department have been divided. The public state have been divided into three components. One, welfare of Boroland. One, two. Tribal area, tribal welfare or
Department of Tribal Affairs in bracket plain.
Department of Tribal Affairs. In bracket plain. And the third one,
Third one is called we just want to see this is empowerment. These are directorate SC and OBC. People just and OBC.
social justice, empowerment. In bracket social convention. On being entered, there are and summit. The money sanctioned by the finance within the budget department amounting to rupees 826.02 lakh will be credited in favor of the RESCO number 5 to the Tribal Welfare Plains Department, Plains Department. This on 15 September. Stated the RESCO number 4 and 5 shall apprise the court about the disbursal of the said amount being sanctioned by the finance within bracket budget department of the state as noted before. And also place on the said date, the RESCO number 5 shall place the list of such employees serving employees / retired employees and deceased employees amount distributed to but disbursed to the serving employees, retired employees, and deceased employees along with the amount in the respective bank accounts of the.
So item number 42, 44, and 46 are identical matters. Maybe tagged along with these.
44, 43.
42, 44, and 46.
So you give us the list, how much amount you have paid to this.
But once the money comes to us,
money
only
will
then-
come to you.
Yes, but we are again dependent upon them for
It was
that.
sanctioned in June. By this time, it might have come. I don't know.
So subject to the money being received. Otherwise, we will not be able to.
The money
Subject
been released to the RESCO number 5.
Yes, sir. Of license.
Mr. Borkuzar is state has too much of money. It has too much of money.
lord, here one thing is, lot of petitioners are approached after span of 3 years.
That will not share this, because it's an admitted position by the respond number 5 corporation, that because of their incapacity and of the non-payment of the dues by the government, it's an admitted fact.
Otherwise, they are entitled, but because of these constraints, difficult. Obliged.
Please, your lordship.
Apple is still existing.
No, lordship.
Liquidation process was on or not?
Lordship,
What happened to his properties?
yes, lordship.
What happened?
Lordship, property is there, lordship. Some
Still there in the name of Apple or liquidated?
no liquidated, lordship.
Who is appearing for Apple?
Please, your lordship.
You are appearing.
I'm appearing on behalf of G. Bordole for respondent 2, 3, and 5. Lordship, we have received the latest instruction.
What's your good name?
P. Sharma, lordship.
You are appearing for which respondent?
Respondent 2, 3, and 5.
What's your good name?
Ali Vito.
Mr. P. Sharma, counsel appearing for the petition. For the respondent. Your good name?
My lord, I'm appearing for respondent number 4, RB Gautam.
Matter pertains to the dues payable to the petitioner from Australian employees of Assam, Polyester, Cooperative Society Limited, payable to them or under the voluntary retirement scheme. Pursuant to the order dated 29/05/2023, the respondents in the cooperative department of the state, including the registrar of cooperative society, to place to apprise regarding the status of disbursal of the amount to the petitioners as per their entitlement. During the deliberation of the matter, the study counsel for the cooperative society, cooperation department, respondent cooperation, that due to mismatch, utilization certificate of 12 crore could not be submitted before the government, due to which it could not place the supplementary budget proposal for the remaining amount before the government. It is also placed before the court the audit of the respondent number 1 cooperative society that was pending since 2016-17 has been completed after the period of 2017-18 and is now updating the accounts for the year 2018-19 and 2019-20. For that, the respondents in the cooperation department are sitting Considering the above, order 2 months time granted. The petition respondent of the cooperation department. Order time granted, 2 months. List on 28th of September. For the compliance of the order. Australian.
Lordship, my senior is on legs.
What happened? Any amicable solution?
There is nothing, my lord. The writ petitioner, they proposed for the settlement, but they didn't turn up. And I am the victim. I am the first wife without anything. I used to get the maintenance from the court. So long my husband was alive. After his death, I am in very distressed condition, and the matter needs early disposal.
Lordship, it may be taken up after some time.
Communication is good. You are appearing for.
I am appearing for the private respondent number 10, the first floor.
Who is appearing? Yes, madam, kindly tell us.
But if we have filed our affidavit, and a death certificate is not issued because both wives applied for the same death certificate. That is not the issue, Lordship, but relevant document is not produced. And first wife marital status is also not given. Whether she is divorced or not.
Now,
But
who was the nominee in the with regard to the pension of the justice employee of the APS?
Lordship, we have filed our affidavit. Lordship, we take up our affidavit, Your Lordship, filed by Abhijit Barua, Your Lordship.
Filed by which respondent?
Filed by 6 and 7, Your Lordship. Lordship, initially, that in the at para 6, Your Lordship, we have mentioned. At the time of retirement, Ranjit Das has submitted his nominee to Rani Pol Das to draw his family pension. Lordship, however, on 11/5/2018, Ranjit Das has resubmitted his revised nominee papers, to which his name, the nominee, was submitted to Tinku Das and her daughter, Your Lordship. As per we have provided that that paper to that accountant general, Your Lordship.
Now, on which date he took voluntary retirement from you?
Lordship, he took in 1992, Your Lordship.
1992.
Yes, Lord.
And he was drawing pension from you? Whether he was drawing pension from you? So, if so, he was signing certain documents every year.
1992, my lord, he has been doing it. He took voluntary retirement and thereafter he joined the bar. And from 1992, he has been doing it.
During the time of his voluntary retirement, whether he changed the nominee or when did he change the nominee?
No.
He changed the nominee in 2018, Your Lordship, after taking the voluntary retirement, Lordship.
After he lost in the Supreme Court, thereafter only he changed his name. He challenged he prayed for divorce, and that divorce was not granted, both by the learned family court, thereafter by this honorable court, and then he went to apex court, and apex court also rejected his petition. Thereafter he has been
Brother Barua has passed an order regarding the issuance of death certificate. Can be issued. There is a
there is no issue because the certificate will be issued.
why it has not been issued to the petitioner.
Both the wives, this as per our affidavit, both the wives at the same
Claim
time
will
they
be
have
different.
applied. Yes, Lordship may given
Claim,
direction.
but claim will be different, right? Their
Yes.
claim for the pensionary benefits or the family pension will be different. But why you have not issued the death certificate? There is already a reported judgment in the
Yes,
JLP.
yes, Lordship.
Honorable Justice
Yes. But-
H. Roy has passed that judgment.
Yes.
Considering all the factors,
Lordship, they have not denying it.
whether it has been issued to the petitioner, because there is a claim in the writ petition by the petitioner that death certificate of her alleged husband
yes,
has not been given to her. Why? Why it has not been issued?
They said both the wives applied in same time.
Doesn't matter.
Yes.
Both of them have to pay fee
Yes.
and they will get it.
Yes.
Will you be able to stop from giving death certificate?
No.
Then
That's not.
why are you
Lordship.
stopping? So was the
They
law
will-
that
Lordship, they will definitely pass. Now case is pending.
that's a different issue. Regarding the payment of family pension, to whom it will be paid?
Now Lordship may give in direction because the no issue, they will pass definitely.
No, show us there is any bar for issuance of any death
No,
certificate.
there is definitely no bar.
That is why
They have only hesitated to issue because two wives and marital status they have asked not given, and second wife given some birth certificate of daughter like that. Therefore, they have hesitated, nothing else. Lordship, they will definitely pass.
to issue as per the law. That's all.
Oh yes.
The rule is very specific. There
Very-
is a
very
rule for
specific.
issuance of death
Yes.
certificate,
Yes,
right?
yes,
That's like the birth certificate.
In other cases,
So
Lordship,
as per that rule of the Assam
Yes.
government, there is a specific
Yes,
rule. So issuing that terms and condition of the rule is whoever you want.
yes, another 5 rupees is
Whatever
charges.
is it.
Yes.
So
Well, Lordship, may given direction, Lordship, I will communicate, definitely they will. Well, because of this pending of this case, maybe because
what is the judgment of
2019.
Justice D. Borua? Brother Justice Devassis Borua has passed a judgment regarding the issuance of birth certificate. Sorry, death certificate. Prior to that, there is a judgment of the Justice H. Roy. It's a reported judgment in the jail.
Yes, Lordship. But in this case,
Judgment was delivered in the state of Tripura. You cannot stop.
yes, Lordship, I agree with that. Lordship, may given direction on that part, Lordship, today. I will communicate that.
Where is that rule of the Health and Family Welfare regarding the issuance of birth and death certificate? Do you have the copy of that rule?
So very specific, Lordship, they will have to issue death certificate of any of family members if there is no other conflict. So Lordship may given direction
See,
on this
even
part.
if it is basically the petitioner is the second wife of the deceased, but the other petitioner
Yes.
for the daughters of the petition number 1, the deceased PSC employee,
Yes.
they will be entitled for
Yes,
the
yes,
purpose of
Lordship. Yes.
the death certificate.
Maybe because of divorce case was pending.
So there is no bar.
No
in
bar.
fact, terms of this rule 8
Yes,
of
Lord.
1992.
Yes, Lord.
At least to the, because what we have seen, it is the petition number 2 who claimed. for-
Yes, Lordship, it is very
So-
specific. Earlier, I am also praying for this direction may be given on this part. I will communicate definitely. They have no issue. At least that part maybe Lordship may issue direction.
Okay, we'll pass the order. Placed on Thursday. The prayer will be considered. What's the order?
Lord,
Thursday.
Lord,
with regard to the issuance of death certificate. We passed the order on Thursday. Mr. Chakraborty, do you have the judgment of Justice H. Roy with you? Okay. We'll have it on Thursday next.
Lordship may give in direction on that day.
We'll give.
Your Lordship.
I also paid for the issue of it.
No problem. See, giving the birth certificate to you claiming to be the first wife, dispute is only with regard to the petitioner
Yes.
number 1 and the 10. So petition number 2 to the other petitioners are
Yes, yes.
the daughters of the deceased. So the authorities can always issue birth certificates to you or to them. We'll see, that will pass the order.
Death certificate.
But
Thursday.
madam, one thing we have to admit is what we have seen from various certificates placed before the court.
Yes, Lord.
The name, leaving aside the name of the deceased, there are 3 other names to be incorporated. Name of father, mother, and the spouse.
Yes.
Those are not given.
Not given.
Most of the death certificate,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
But there is also no remark that whether the spouse, the name of the spouse not given because of some case pending before
Yes.
the court or some other disputed reasons.
Yes.
Right.
Because of this does not.
Don't give.
Lordship, when you given specific direction, definitely I will communicate definitely.
There has to be a issuance of
Yes.
birth certificate, as the matter is now well conversant that there has been dispute is there
This is about.
between 1 and 10. But there will be no bar for issuance. to
Yes,
do.
yes. Yes, Lordship. The Thursday, Lordship. Next.
We'll pass the order on Thursday.
Nice.
General rule. Where is Madam Musari? There has to be some instruction. There was supposed to be hearing. It was rescheduled on 22nd of June 2023. Whether it hearing took place or not.
Oh, my Lord.
Ask Mr. Hari to come. Tell us. Or if you have the instruction, kindly give it to us.
Lordship, in item number 31, I have said, and filed the affidavit in opposition. I have sent for vetting to the office of the Accountant General.
What is the stand in the other case? Are you filing separate affidavits in each of the cases or one common affidavit?
One common affidavit would be there.
Yes, what is the issue, Mr. Prakash?
My lord, the petitioners are serving in the department of PHE as master roll worker. They are serving. They are getting the regular scale of pay, my lord. They have retired. and their pension is denied, my lord. As per the official memorandum of the Assam government, my lord, as well as the other settled direction of the Honorable Supreme Court, and others, they are entitled to pension.
You have
Some
not-
of them are getting provisional pension also, gratuity benefits have been paid.
You have not made finance a party here.
Finance has been made as per last order, my lord, finance has been included.
Where
Last order in the item, I think, my lord, item 72 might be there, like direction.
there has to be approval in every department.
Finance is made, my lord. And name of my learned friend, order is there.
Only in 72, whatever the others,
Finance is made, my lord, as the amicus curiae, my lord, has been appointed.
because whatever the scale you have been given,
Yes.
or that has been withdrawn, you've been hearing Mr. Nayak last few days, right? So only with regard to item 72 will hear, the rest, because non-making of finance a party in the other cases will set it. Nothing else.
The finance shall make my duty.
Where?
all
In
the
one
cases
item only. And as you know, the new notifications have come.
In all the cases, my lord.
We shall have to make in all the cases, Lordship.
All the cases is not here.
Yes, Lordship.
Item 28 onwards, my lord.
Finance is not a party.
Finance is not part of it.
You are required to make it.
You should make, my lord.
If, during the deliberation of the matter, it is seen that the finance department of Uttarakhand
Lordship may implement, my lord, I shall give them.
we cannot implement. Which item finance is the party?
Item 72 is not party, my lord. The court has directed, my lord, of what.
Mr. Purakasta, there is no such order of the court.
Last occasion, my lord, I've heard the order.
During the deliberation of the matter, it is seen that finance department of the state is a necessary party for proper adjudication of these cases. Petitioner directed to file appropriate interlocutory applications in each of these writ petitions, batch of writ petitions. Item 72 along with full work. Filing appropriate application for implement of finance department. As a part of this. List after 3 weeks.
In the meantime, they will file
In the
the.
meanwhile,
Yes, sir.
the respondent AGA Assam
Lordship.
may file, shall file its affidavit DPLA within bracket as in the matter serving copies of the same for the counsel to petitioners as well as returning counsels of the respondents.
My lordship, in item number 35, I am appearing TK, my lordship. My
This case will be tagged along with this one, same case.
Item 35.
35,
Yes,
my
sir.
lordship.
35 is already there.
Same.
You do it, all the petitioners.
Oh, the confusion is.
TK
রিটায়ারমেন্ট একদিন আগত রেগুলাইজ কৰিছে মানে
for the petitioner. Yes, please. Yes, next. Have you filed your affidavit? When did you file?
Lordship, I file on
April.
it was filed on 5th April, my lord.
5th of
April, my lord, 2023. File number. File number. Petitioners are supposed to file rejoinder affidavit, my lord.
Just a minute.
CGC নেই? CGC নেই। সেটা নহয়
Yes, Mr. Mahanta, kindly tell us.
Lordship, Lordship, if Lordship taken up for disposal Millard, I have some fair Millard. So since in this case Millard, Anjan Kalita is the authorized council for the respondents Millard. Lordship, Anjan Kalita. Lordship may taken up any other date for disposal Millard. In the meantime, if you wish to file rejoinder Millard, Kalita has some difficulty because since the IOCL Millard, otherwise, it is a case of voluntary abandonment of service.
Heard Mr. Hayat Seke, counsel appearing for the petition, and Mr. M. Mahanta,
Respondent 2 to 5 Millard.
counsel for the respondent number 2. Petitioner hearing. Joined the service under respond number 2. On 09/03/1984 as an instrument mechanic grade 2. Grade 2, no, grade 4. Pursuant to the order dated 09. Pursuant petitioner joined the service on 27/03/1984. Pursuant to the order of appointment dated 09/03/1984. Issued by the Personnel and Administration Manager, Guwahati Refinery, on behalf of the respondent number 2, was posted. Under Guwahati Refinery, response number 5. During his service tenure, and the response number 2 at Guwahati Refinery, he was promoted to create a employee. Mr. Mahanta, what is ITE?
Instrumental engineering.
And became the instrumental engineer.
Yes.
Of the under the response number 2, serving at Guwahati Refinery, Nunmati, Guwahati. By an order dated 18/04/2006, the petitioner was transferred from Guwahati Refinery to Barauni Refinery and the petitioner made a request before the respondent authorities of the IOC to retain him at Guwahati Refinery, which was accordingly rejected. And communicated, and the said rejection was communicated to the petitioner. In terms of the said transfer order dated 18/04/2006, the petitioner was required to join at Barauni Refinery on 17/05/2006. Order dated 18/04. And therefore, after reject and accordingly after rejection of the request of the petitioner, he was released from Guwahati Refinery on 08/05/2006.
Lordship
17/05/2006. On 08/05/2006, he was communicated about the rejection of
Rejection is 08/05.
The petitioner admitted the fact that he did not join at Barauni Refinery pursuant to his said transfer order dated 08/04/2006. within bracket likha, annexer 16 to the writ petition. Within bracket continue kori. Communication of the petitioner dated 08/08/2011 to the Deputy General Manager within bracket HR Guwahati Refinery. The respondent authority in the IOC in its affidavit filed on 05/04/2023 categorically stated that as the petitioner did not join at Barwani on his transfer on such and such, he voluntarily abandoned the service of the respondent corporation and as per the provisions in the IOC, if its employee remains absent beyond 21 days continuously without prior permission or intimation to the authority empowered to grant leave, such an employee is treated to have voluntarily abandoned the corporation's service, and therefore the respondent corporation is empowered under the rules of the corporation to pass order accordingly. Moreover, as per such rules of the corporation, if its employee voluntarily abandons the service, his or her service of the corporation, such employee forfeits the benefits of the post-retirement medical facility, PRMCF capital. SAPF means what, Mr. Mahanta? That's it. Page number 62, internal page 12 of your affidavit, para 11. What is SAPF means? Paragraph 11 of your affidavit.
Lords, you will find at page 73, my lord. SAPF. I quoted here from here, my lord. I also have that.
What do you mean by SAPF pension?
Lordship, I have to.
And as the petitioner voluntarily abandoned the service of the respondent corporation since 18/05/2006, is not entitled for the benefits of the post-retirement medical facility. What you have paid to him?
Lordship, as per 73 million.
The respondent corporation in IOC also, respondent IOC corporation, corporation, IOC. In its affidavit dated 05/04/2023, categorically placed before the court that
Paragraph
the amount payable towards provident fund gratuity, leave encashment, have been released or not?
Lordship, this amount will have been released.
Where you have stated? And what about the other two components?
Lordship, whatever mentioned in page letter at page 70 have been released. What will I was stated in paragraph 3, paragraph 10 million. As it was a case of voluntary abandonment of service, there is no question of payment of retail benefit to the petitioner, as the same is not admissible to him as per the rules and regulations of the respondent. Nevertheless, considering his previous service rendered in the respondent corporation up to 17/5/2006, all the benefits, that is provident fund, gratuity, leave encashment, FA, SABF, employee contribution, IOEWCSS employee contribution, bonus, GSLI contribution, EPS 95 benefit, etc., which were entitled to were paid to the
additional affidavit. Mark for it. Have already been paid to the petitioner. It is also seen that the petitioner retired from service in March 2011, 31st of March, was on attaining the age of superannuation. Though he remained absent in his duty at Parani without reporting before the authorities concerned since 18/4.
kindly have a look at page 72. 72 million. That was the notice as well as ultimatum given to the petitioner for joining before taking decision of arranging. By this letter, he was given ultimatum to the
was never served of the petitioner.
The petitioner has filed a said petition on 24/01/2022. And whatever the dues available to him. It is stated that the respondent IOC have already released it to him by communication dated 0709/2012. The next date fixed. The petitioner shall apprise the court as to why this writ petition should not be dismissed for the delay in preferring the same after his retirement in March 2011, retirement from service in March 2011, and further received his dues. On receipt of his dues by communication dated 0709/2012 issued by the respondent IOC. Further, the petitioner shall also apprise the court, shall place before the court as to why the provisions of voluntary abandonment from the service of the corporation will not be applicable to him, as he himself admitted that on his transfer to Bharavani in the year 2006, he did not join and remained absent in his service since then. Place this matter for admission on seventeenth.
May I please? My lord, this case has been ended in charge sheeted, my lord.
Then I will approve planet for you.
Charge sheet number, my lord, 55/23, dated 36/23.
Date?
36/23.
Mr. A. Paramanik, counsel appearing for the petitioner, and Mr. M. P. Goswami, on it.
23. Okay.
The petitioner herein was arrested on 02/06/2023 in connection with Nagarpura Police Station case number 51/2023. Namely, corresponding to GR case number 1814 bracket K bracket close 2023.
Section only. 302/34, case 51/23.
Earlier, petitioner approached the school for bail. In bail application number 20562023 in said such and such case. However, the result of the case record is there. By order dated 28/06/2023, the court rejected the bail prayer. This is petitioner's second bail application in said such and such. My lord, one of the co-accused was granted bail by your lordship. Number 51. During the deliberation of the matter, Mr. Goswami learned additional public prosecutor placed before the court that police after investigating the matter by charge sheet number 55 of 2023 dated 30/06/2023 submitted the charge sheet and said Nagorpura PS case number 51 of 2023 against another accused person. In view of the petitioner may approach the appropriate forum for yes, well, one of the co-accused was granted bail by your lordship. Yeah, approach the appropriate forum. We'll see there. Highly obliged. Yes, Mr. Goswami.
Lordship, CD received, my
Well, it's
lord.
a second bail application. Your lordship order, your lordship will find at page 15, my lord. My
No, my lord,
my only contention, my lord, in the second application, my lord, I am the owner of the truck, my lord. I leave it to my driver to carry, my lord. So he may be involved, my lord. And rest, my lord, diary will speak, my lord. If direct evidence is there, my lord, I have nothing.
Yes.
Paragraph 9 and 10, my lord.
The investigation is concerned, my lord. Now, my lord, a report has come from the, my lord, district agriculture office, my lord, that the materials are non-standard. That is one finding, my lord. And other things has come, my lord, that the non has claimed Jimma of the seized materials still there.
About the vehicle?
But the vehicle, my lord, vehicle is admittedly, my lord.
Mine.
Whether his Jimma has been given to him?
My lord, that part from
We have not preferred any application.
Yes, my lord.
Just
only, my lord, I am not concerned, my lord, my driver, my.
Whether the driver has been arrested?
No.
Driver fled away, my lord.
Two
And
persons
if your
fled, my
lordship, my
lord.
lord, pleases, my lord, interim also, my lord, I will appear before the IO and submit everything, my lord. My lord.
I think that's yes.
Client.
Mr. and the council appearing for the petitioner and Mr. MP Goswami, additional public prosecutor at Assam for the state. The petitioner namely such as seeking pre-arrest bail in Gograpur Police Station case number 99 of 2023, registered under sections 120B /420 379 411 IPC, corresponding to GR number 1126 of 2023. As per the FIR dated 28/04/2023, relating to the case in hand, on the basis of specific input during Naka checking, one loaded truck bearing registration number such and such was found proceeding from Borpeta side to Nalbari taking the advantage of bad weather with storm and rainfall during the Naka checking. The driver and handyman of the said truck fled away from the scene, and the truck was found carrying 200 bags of DAP fertilizer.
My lord, page 16, my lord, second paragraph, your lordship had already stated, my lord, that items, my lord.
Indofil M45 pesticides. Considering illegal transportation of pesticides, both the relevant truck as well as the 200 dozen bags of pesticides were seized, each carrying 50 cases. Sorry, 200 bags of DAP fertilizers, each carrying 50 cases, and 2 cartons of Indofil M fertilizers, each carton carrying 30 numbers of packets, without any valid documents. Petitioner is the owner of the truck seized in connection with Chittographar PS case number 7. And from the case diary, it is seen that petitioner is a resident of Astia Pathar, no, Aldha Pathar, Aldhia Pathar, under Sorbuk Police Station of District Porpeta. And that none have approached for release of the seized truck as well as the seized pesticides. Till the record of
24/7.
1st of August 2023. Till the last entry the case that is 0108/2023. From the case that it also it is seen that on the prayer of the investigating officer of the case, the Sub-Divisional Judicial Magistrate within brackets Sadar Nalbari by the order dated 24/07/2023. First in photographer PS case number 99 of 2023. Allowed to hand over the seized pesticides to the district agriculture officer Nalbari, ascertaining that the seized materials are indeed fertilizers and that the district agriculture officer Nalbari shall dispose of the same as per the provisions of law. The district agricultural officer Nalbari on 26/07/2023 informed that it doesn't have the facility in its laboratory in the district of Nalbari for testing of Indofil M45 pesticide. As such, the seized pesticides were tested in the Fertilizer Quality Control Laboratory of the state of Assam under the Director of Agriculture at Guwahati. And after such testing, the Fertilizer Quality Control Laboratory authorities of the Directorate of Agriculture by report dated 29/07/2023 submitted a analysis report of the sample of the seized fertilizer to be non-standard fertilizer as per the specification of the FCO. The case diary reveals that the petitioner is involved in the illegal trade of pesticides. Using his seized truck involved in the case. Considering the court is of the view it's not a fit case to grant pre-arrest bail to the petitioner, namely such and such inside
I would like.
Obliged. Yes, any information?
Lordship, the hearing was conducted, Your Lordship, this is a speaking order.
No representation on behalf of the petitioner on call. In the meanwhile, regarding the prayer of the petitioner, pertaining to the enhanced pensionary amount and benefits, the hearing took place before the Director of Secondary Education Assam on 07/06/2023, in which the petitioner and inspector of schools Morigaon remain present. Pursuant to the order dated 19/06/2023, Ms. D. Musahari, Standing Council, Department of School Education, Secondary, Assam, placed the relevant speaking order issued by the Director of Secondary Education, Assam on 05/07/2023. After such hearing that took place on 07/06/2023. It is seen that the concerned counsel for the petitioner has filed letter of absence for the period from 2nd of August to 11th of August, has been seen from the cause list. As such, place this matter again on sixteenth of August.
Obliged, your lord.
You place this copy on the next.
Lord.
Yeah, please. Worship, kindly peruse the last two orders.
Where is Mr. Khatanier? He was here in the morning. Mr. Sharma, where is Mr. Khatanier?
The salary proposal was submitted on long back, Lordship, page 42.
Please coming, Lord.
in earlier litigation, Lordship, page 34 is the order and 38 is the relevant part. Whereby the court has categorically directed the authority to pay their seller from their original place of posting.
Who is appearing for the
Nobody is here.
you are appearing for who?
Lordship, I am appearing for respondent number 7. 7.
Principal of the
Who is appearing for the finance?
Area proposal files for me. Area survey proposal files for me. No plus, no?
June.
No, here in here the director of railway. More telephone number is
Yes.
Hello, we have received the area salary proposal from the inspector of school, madam. Now, it is under verification in the directorate level, madam.
Was there any stay by the court during the period? Because it was a transfer order of
2019, madam.
11th of June 2019.
Yes, madam.
The petitioner was released on 17th of June 2019.
Yes, madam.
His order of transfer was set aside by a court on 8th of October 2021.
Yes, madam.
Now, during this period, as there was no order of stay, where he was serving.
He was hanging, madam. In fact, I have received.
No, that's fine. That's why we're asking you. Because this particular order issued, the writ petition filed by the petitioner earlier on 19th of July 2019, the court did not pass any order, any stay order in favor of him. It is categorically stated that you see at page number 23, paragraph 15. Learned additional AG submits that though the teachers involved in the impugn order were transferred because of rationalization, as far as the present petitioner is concerned, his transfer was not because of rationalization, but purely based on public interest.
Yes, ma'am.
So, the court passed an appropriate order. Since there is no stay order, right?
Yes, ma'am.
What will be the status? Court did not interfere.
But stay order was the lordship, page 22.
Page 22.
My lord, just before the last paragraph.
Page 22.
This petition was filed by another person.
No, with regard to your petition.
No, my petition was relating to lordship. Like that I filed lordship.
Which is your petition?
Page 34.
Page 34.
In this case, lordship.
Where was, when did you file this writ petition? 4589 was a different petition, right?
Whatever lordship.
Your order is 4695.
4695.
Sharma. 4695. 2021. Your transfer order of 19. You have preferred writ petition only in 2021.
My lord, I was not against the transfer order. Other side, he has raised the grievances before the court, lordship.
Sure.
Lordship, page 22, this writ petition was filed by another person. In that case, I was the private respondent. In fact, lordship, in terms of the transfer order, I went there and I joined. I work in that new place of posting. Subsequently, because of the interim order, again lordship came back to my original place of posting, where I was not allowed. Thereafter, lordship, again I was transferred to another school. In that school, Lordship, I was not allowed. Subsequently, Lordship, I filed the writ petition. Wherever I was transferred, Lordship, I went there for joining, Lordship. I work in first at in new place of posting, Lordship, in terms of the first transfer order. But because of this interim order, again I come back. In the writ petition, Lordship, my prayer was to allow my joining in new place of posting and to release my salary. Wherever may be, Lordship, I will join. And finally, Lordship, the order, all the transfer order has been set aside. And in original place, Lordship, I have been appointed again.
Okay. So, Mr. Khatune, what is the stage?
Well,
In the same petition, you are the petition, respondent number 4.
Yes.
well, we have received the director has received the area salary proposal from the Inspector of Sul Karimganj, madam. It is under process at the directorate level, madam. Once we finalize it, we will send it to the government, madam.
When?
That, so in fact, madam, I tried to collect telephonically, madam, but I'm not able to collect today, madam, that information.
Well, that was the instruction of 13th June 2023.
Where is the proposal from the?
Yes, Lordship, that is space
On 31/12/2022, proposal
42,
was sent.
Lordship. Space 42. 2/3/2022.
Heard. Mr. M. Khan, counsel for the petitioner. And Mr. Andre Khatune, Standing Counsel, Department of School Education, for the response numbers 1 and 2. 1, 2,
4,
5. And Mr. A. Saliha, Standing Counsel, Finance, for the respondent numbers 3 and 6. Also heard, Madam Current Counsel, for the respondent number 7. by an order dated 11/06/2019, the Director of Secondary Education Assam, pursuant to the order of the State Government in the Education Department dated 01/06/2019, amongst others, transferred the petitioner, Lower Division Assistant of Osimia Senior Madrasa, Karimganj, to Deoril Title Madrasa, Karimganj, Vice 1, Muhammad Safiqur Islam Chaudhary, LDA of Deoril Title Madrasa, Karimganj, transferred to Osimia Senior Madrasa, Karimganj. Accordingly, the Inspector of Schools, Karimganj, by order dated 17/06/2019, released the petitioner from Osimia Senior Madrasa enabling him to join at Osimia Senior Madrasa. On the basis of the said transfer order dated 11/06/2019, by the said order dated 17/06/2019 of the Inspector of Schools, Karimganj. No, like, the petitioner accordingly on 19/06/2019 submitted his joining report before the principal, Deoril Title Madrasa, Borderpur at Karimganj. In the meanwhile, the other incumbent, namely Muhammad Saiful Islam Chaudhary, LD of Deoril Title Madrasa, filed a writ petition WPC number 4589/2019, wherein the present petitioner was the respondent number 4 against the said transfer order dated 11/06/2019 of the Inspector of Schools, issued pursuant to the order of the State Government in the Education Department dated 01/06/2019. The court, while issuing notice to the respondents therein, WPC number 4589/2019, state the said impugned transfer order of said Safiqul Islam Chaudhary, in whose place the petitioner was posted at Deoril such and such. Pursuant to the same, the director of pursuant to the said order of the court dated 19/07/2019, passed in WPC number 4589/2019. The Director of Secondary Education Assam, by the order dated 24/10/2019, stayed such transfer orders of the petitioner and said such and such our petitioner. Dated 11/06/2019, till the final order to be passed in WPC number 4589/2019. And accordingly directed Said Muhammad Safiqul Islam Chaudhary, petitioner of WPC number 4589/2019, as well as the present petition, to continue in their original posts in their own grade and scale of pay. Pursuant to the said order of the Director of Secondary Education Assam dated 2014-2019, the authorities in the Deoril title Madrasa by the order dated 30-10-2019 released the petitioner from the said madrasa, enabling him to join at Asimia Senior Madrasa, clarifying that the petitioner during his service period at Deoril title Madrasa since 1906-2019 till 30-10-2019 did not draw his monthly salary as well as arrear salary. By order dated 8/11/2019, the petitioner was transferred and posted at Anwarul Ulum Senior Madrasa, vice on Muhammad Jamaluddin LDA of Said Anwarul Ulum Senior Madrasa, transferred and posted at Asimia Senior Madrasa. The petitioner stated that the president of the managing committee of Anwar Ulum Senior Madrasa on 13/11/2019 directed the petitioner requested him not to join in the said madrasa. Though petitioner, with regard to his transfer to Anwarul such and such madrasa, preferred a writ petition being WPC number 8475/2019. He withdrew the same on 03/01/2020. Later, he filed another writ petition being WPC number 4695/2020 pertaining to his such transfer from Osimia High School to Deorali Taital Madrasa and thereafter to Dhanura Parade. Where is the order by which your service was stayed at Anwarul?
My service was not stayed because I prayed before the Honorable Court to issue direction to join in my place of join in the.
No, after you transferred by the Director of Secondary Education Assam.
Yes.
To Anwarul
Ulum.
Anwar Ulum
Senior Madrasa.
When did you join?
My lord, I because of this lordship page 30 letter, they did not allow me.
Then you should have reported back to the inspector of school.
That was reported. That was reported. Thereafter, lordship, this repetition was
You should have joined before him, but where you have served? Tell us, during this period, where you have served?
My lord, immediately after that transfer order, lordship,
Hmm.
I went there.
Hmm.
They did not allow.
Then what happened?
Then I approached the authority, lordship, that
Where is
and
that?
my lord, that
That is
that is
reported
not
before
a-
the Inspector of Schools, Karimganj. As the school managing committee did not allow you to join. Where is that?
that is the page 30,
Page 30.
30.
That's to you by the authorities of that Anwar Ulum
Yes.
Senior Madrasa.
He
Then what you have
informed
done?
he informed the petitioner not to join, not to
So-
come in the school.
You stayed back at your house without rendering any service.
My lord, yes, I was not allowed, lordship. I approached
Then
the
what you have
authorities.
done, Mr. Khan, just tell us, the petitioner, what he has done.
My lord, he
We
approached
can
the
understand
authority,
that
lordship,
the,
thereafter.
this school authority did not allow you to join, made a request not to join. And you have accordingly listened to that request.
Thereafter, lordship, I filed this writ petition.
Then you have withdrawn.
But withdrawn with a verbal assurance that if the writ petition withdrawn, that the dispute could have been resolved and salary would be released. Accordingly, lordship,
Who will pay your salary?
my lord,
The madrasa will pay your salary. Where is the joining report after the transfer order by the director?
my lord, I did not allow. That's why, lordship, pushed joining report.
Then what happened? Only you will render service, then you will get your salary. Where did you render service?
My lord, petitioner
Is
had
it so easy to get salary without rendering service for 2 years?
lordship not.
Where is that? Tell us. We can understand your transfer order was bad in law.
I went everywhere where I was transferred, lordship.
Show us that you reported before the inspector of schools or you have communicated to the director of secondary education Assam that though this order was passed by you, but the particular Ulum Madrasa did not allow me to join. Where is that? It's not in the petition. It is somewhere else in your file. That will not do.
That is why, lordship, I have again been transferred, lordship.
When? And Mr. Khatner, what kind of transfers are this? Why you have transferred an LDA? For what reason?
No, my lord, it has been reflected in the order of rationalization. But
How can be a question of you are rationalizing,
If- in-
bringing in
if-
someone else in his
if-
place?
if-
But whatever it may be, tell us where you have joined, Mr. Khan.
My lord.
And Mr. Khatania, kindly tell us, where did he render service during this period? In which school? Which madrasa?
that information I don't have, my lord. In fact, I have.
And why you have processed with his salary bill?
That is why, my lord, we have not processed, my lord. We are verifying, my lord.
Then why did not you ask the inspector of schools who forwarded the same to you?
Yes, my lord, we have already.
Where is that communication?
I
Show
have,
us.
in fact, I have received a communication recently, my lord, that acquaintance roll and register, they sought for that, my lord, from the inspector of school, from the headmaster of this madrasa, my lord.
Which madrasa?
Asimia HS school, my lord.
Why he was not in Asimia? After that order of the court, you have again transferred him. He did not serve in Asimia for during this period.
From Asimia, it
For
has
which
been sought
period?
from the Asimia, my lord.
For which period? He was released in mid-June 2019. How come Asimia Madrasa is giving such a statement? Mr. Khan, kindly tell us, this is your case, not the case of Mr. Khataniar.
Yes, Lord.
See, if you're asking for salary, at least you must be somewhere, right? During this period, where did you render your service? And you have forwarded a bill prepared by the Asimia High School. Why?
My lord, I was nowhere,
How
lordship,
come,
allowed.
since you are nowhere, from June 2019, middle of June 2019, till that order of the court, right?
My lord.
Why this salary bill for you from Asimia High School? You never rendered any service in the Asimia High
When
School.
I was returned from
When did you return and join at Asimia?
Asimia Lordship, that I have reported the Asimia did not allow me to join. Again, I approached the inspector of school lordship.
Where is?
Thereafter, lordship, this inspector of school lordship intimated the matter to the director, and director thereafter the issued the transfer order to Anwar lordship.
Then what happened? Did you join?
No, I was not
During
allowed.
this period where
I
you
was
became a
hanged, lordship.
pendulum from one end to other end.
I was hanged because I was nowhere allowed.
Where is that? That you have reported to the inspector of school or the director of secondary
Well, that
education,
is-
Assam? Where is that? Kindly tell us.
In the read petition lordship, I 8475 lordship.
There has to be some record. Those statements are from knowledge.
But in the I
There
have
is nothing before the director of secondary education, Assam, or the inspector of schools, those annexes which you have placed. Right?
paragraph 10 lordship I have stated.
Hmm. That will not do. That is
After
up to your knowledge. We are
after
not
the
on that.
after the second
What is on
lordship,
record to show that nobody allowed you to join and just you roamed around everywhere
my lord,
without rendering service.
this is the letter lordship. This page 30 letter.
Hmm.
Immediately after lordship issue the transfer order, they have lordship intimated this letter to the petitioner. Thereafter also he again approached, but he did not allow that. After that lordship he filed the petition.
Please come to page number 28. Show us from the copy or information, whatever.
But after getting this is 30 letter lordship, I oppose this honorable court.
Why no TADA to you for transfer? What is the reason?
That is the reason.
What was the reason? There has to be some reason.
That is the,
You are not saying the truth.
that is
There has to be some reason.
Not everything lordship that was at the influence of the lordship Asimia Senior Madrasa lordship.
Either something, some problem which you and the Asimia Senior Madrasa.
If something is there, your lordship will.
Otherwise, why no
obviously-
TADA?
That step we have taken in that repetition lordship. After filing this repetition, the authority lordship asked the petitioner to withdraw.
Yes, madam,
And we will
kindly
do-
tell us, you are appearing for the Asimia Senior Madrasa, right? After that order passed by the court, initially, restraining the other person, and the stay order was passed, and the inspector of schools modified that order. In fact, director modified that order. After the order of the court passed on 19/7/2019. Tell us, when did the petitioner join your school? Your
My lord, at that time, my lord senior
we understood. It was a
presently
senior
lordship the school has been converted, madrasa has been converted to
Records will
school.
remain same.
And that school has been merged with the present higher secondary school.
Okay. Now tell us from the records, when did the petitioner join the said madrasa? Do you have anything before you? from the records of the state madrasa and now the high school.
In this regard, I have to take
But if it be, the school has filed.
Mr. Saliha, do you have any instructions that this period either the superintendent of this madrasa where the petitioner was transferred, Anwar Ulum Senior Madrasa, or that of the Osimia Senior Madrasa, raised as a drawing and disbursing officer, raised any bill in favor of the petitioner?
No, Lord, not put the record, Lord, but I have to find out, Lord, because there is an inter-departmental dispute going on regarding that matter. The record we cannot see, Lord.
The respondent director of secondary education. The inspector of schools, Karimganj, that's phone number 5, and the principal of Osimia self-filed their respective affidavits in the file. Twenty-fourth of August, 29th of August. Their respective as notice in this case was issued way back on 30/06/2020. It is seen that after the order of the court dated 19/07/2019, passed in WPC number 4589/2019. The Director, Secondary Education, by order dated 24/10/2019, allowed the petitioner to serve in his original post, that is Osimia Senior Madrasa, Karimganj. And thereafter, by another order dated 08/11/2019, the Director of Secondary Education Assam transferred the petitioner from Osimia Senior Madrasa to Anwarul Ulum Senior Madrasa, Karimganj, directing the superintendent of Osimia Senior Madrasa to release the petitioner as he is required to move towards. As such, the respondent number 7 in its affidavit to be filed on or before such and such shall apprise the court as to why it prepared the salary bill of the petitioner. After 8/11/2019, till 8/10/2021 or thereafter, in October 2020. Though during this period, the petitioner did not render service in Assamia Senior Madrasa, Osimian. Further, the Inspector of Schools, Karimganj, shall also apprise the court in his affidavit as to why it has countersigned the arrear bill of the petitioner during the said period, as it can be seen in his letter dated 02/03/2022, annexed to this petition as annexes. List on 31st of August.
That observation has already
Until
been.
further order of the court, during the period from 08/09/2021 8/11/2019 to 8/10/2021, salaries of the petitioner shall not be released.
One paragraph plus.
And not at this stage, we'll see.